Hey, how's it going? This is Jocelyn Hillam, and welcome to the Meliora Mentor podcast. You are listening to our Tuesday episode. Every Tuesday, I focus on pregnancy. Pregnancy was a difficult season of life for me. It was really hard, but I found mindset tools that helped to make it better, and I want to spread that. I feel like there's not a lot of resources for positive pregnancy, especially in the mental realm. And I want to help be that light. I want to help you to find a positive pregnancy. And if you're not pregnant, but you know some pregnant women who are having a difficult time during their pregnancy, send them my way. Send them to this free podcast. And if they even want deeper help in finding positivity during pregnancy, I have a positive pregnancy program that I have designed to lead sick and miserable pregnant moms through little mindset exercises that will help them. They don't have to get off the couch, write anything down, or do anything. They just have to watch and think as I lead them through these exercises. So spread the news. We need more positivity in pregnancy. It almost held me back from having more kids because I hated pregnancy so bad. But through finding positivity, I have 4 children, and I had a miscarriage in there. So that is part of what I'm trying to spread, and today is that Tuesday pregnancy episode. On Fridays, I do a mindset motherhood episode. So thank you for joining, and we'll get started. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, the host of the Meliora Mentor podcast. Meliora means better in Latin. I encourage better thoughts for a better you and a better life through taking small steps in thought and action. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps without making drastic changes to their everyday life, and I can help you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate you coming here trying to support yourself in your mindset and in your pregnancy. Today we are going to talk about having that second baby. So the first baby has come and gone. You know what it feels like to be pregnant, or at least what that pregnancy felt like. Sometimes the pregnancy can be similar. Sometimes it can be totally different. But nonetheless, you get a gist, or you have a gist of what it's been like to be pregnant. Now, some of us hate pregnancy, while others really enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, this probably isn't your podcast, because this podcast is for those who find it hard, but want to find more positivity in it. They want to find greater light. They want to enjoy the season better, even though it is extremely challenging and trying in all the ways. So if pregnancy is hard, this is for you. So with the second baby, you kind of know all the phases. You know, or you remember the sickness phase, my least favorite one. You remember the gaining weight, the feeling frumpy and not pregnant, but just fat. You remember the phase of feeling your baby move and having a kick to the ribs every now and then. You remember the phase of being tired and having a growing body that just gets achy and sore and tired and and tired. Should we just say that again? Your body gets so tired as you grow and grow a baby. And then as you get closer to birthing your baby, you probably make plans, whether to do your induction, whether to have an epidural with that induction, to go all natural. What have you, you make your plan. Maybe your first one didn't go as you planned, and you plan your second one to hopefully go a little bit different. That's what I did with having my second baby, but that's not actually what I wanted to focus on today. What I wanted to focus on today was about your thoughts in bringing that second baby to the world. I remember when I was pregnant with my second, and I had my first. He and I had got into a little rhythm and routine. Nap times were easy and at the same time, and we just had this really good rhythm down. And it got close to having my second baby, and I started getting nervous. I don't know if any of you have felt like this with your second baby, or if you're pregnant with your second baby, if any of these thoughts have come into your mind. Like, you have this rhythm and you get nervous about that changing. You're almost scared to bring this next baby into the world because you're scared of how it's going to change your life, how it's going to change your relationships, how it's going to change you, how you're going to have to be nursing or bottle feeding or what have you, but still definitely getting up in the night, and how you're a little bit scared and a little bit intimidating. And these thoughts, if not checked, can go on and make you a little bit scared to have baby number 2, and almost like, oh no, what have we done? Did we make the right choice in having baby 2? You wonder how you're going to take care of your 1-year-old and a newborn. Because when you had your son, or your first, you were able to rest when he was able to rest. And you just get nervous, like, how in the world am I going to do this? How can I care for a baby, a busy toddler, a husband, keep up a house, and somehow take care of myself in there? When I was pregnant with that second, it seemed really hard and really daunting at times if I would let myself analyze on the situation or dwell on it and let myself get scared and nervous. Something that I've learned that can help when you are in these moments, when you're kind of feeling trepidation and fear and a little bit nervous and anxious, is to just feel it. Oftentimes we like to push those feelings away. We don't like to feel negative feelings because it doesn't feel very good. It's not very enjoyable to go through. But I found that as you push down the negative feelings and refuse to feel them as they come, they actually start layering and bottle up. You've probably heard the expression, I feel so bottled up. Well, it's all these negative emotions that you've just pushed down or pushed aside that are still there, that haven't been felt with or thought through. So as you think through these anxious worries and the nervousness of bringing another baby into your family, feel it. Feel that nervous energy. Feel the anxiety and let it course through your body. Just let it run its round, and you'll actually find that it doesn't take very long to work through it if you do it right when it shows up. If you feel a little bit of nervous energy, just sit there and feel it. And be like, okay, what does it feel like to feel nervous energy? Ooh, my chest is tightening a little bit. That's interesting. I kind of feel a pit in my stomach. I wonder why that happens. And then talk yourself through what you desire. Talk yourself through the beauty of having a new baby in your home that is so close from heaven. Talk about the beauty of your son or your firstborn helping to care for your secondborn. Talk about the beauty in your mind of growing your family, increasing the quantity of people that you are responsible for, the number of God's children that you get to raise in your own unique and your own special way. Do these things. Talk yourself through the positive stories that you want for your life, that you want for your family, that you want for your children, and envision it. Try and imagine it if you can. Imagine what it will feel like when your next child is here, what it will feel like when you introduce them to their big brother or sister, and what it will feel like to gather together for a family photo, grinning because you guys are multiplying and replenishing the earth. You are fulfilling God's commandment, and you feel called to be a mother. There are a lot of hard and scary times, things that can be a little nerve-wracking when it comes to pregnancy and when it can come to birthing your baby. But as you sit through these negative emotions, as you just feel it, there's a little phrase that I heard from a podcast. I think it was the Vibrant Woman podcast, or Vibrant Women podcast. But her little phrase is, feel it to heal it. So feel these negative emotions to heal it, and then envision what you imagine your family looking like once your sweet little baby is here. These tools that I share with you are simple in thought and action, but they are doable, and they can transform you, they can transform your mind, and they can transform your pregnancy. If you're having a tough time doing it on your own or just on this podcast, I encourage you to look up the Positive Pregnancy Program. It's the top link in the show notes, and it is my program that I craved when I was pregnant. I wanted some encouragement, some positive support. I just wanted someone to come in and help me tweak my mind because it got easy to dwell in nervous, scared energy, anxiety, and stress. So with baby 3 and 4, I found tools that helped me to enjoy pregnancy more. And if you let me, I can help you too. I can guide you through these exercises 1 to 2 minutes at a time while you lay there. I can help support you after you feel some of your negative energy to find more positive energy, more sacred beauty, more excitement for bringing baby number 2 into your family. So if that interests you, see the link in the show notes, and I appreciate you listening to this podcast. I appreciate you sharing, and if you could give me a rating and review, that would help other pregnant women who desire to fulfill God's commands to be a mother to find this podcast. So thank you for listening. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Meliora Mentor podcast, for listening, for sharing, and for most of all, applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you and a better life through taking small steps in thought or action to reach your goal. If you are one of those individuals who have an inner desire but are having a difficult time making progress in your goals, I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.